Yo, what's up, guys? So I just want to say, in the past, I've had people tell me that are spiritual guides of mine, spiritual friends, to not talk about certain things because some things are sacred and you can bleed that energy, and that, oh, you shouldn't speak your truth online. Now I realize that those beings were gatekeepers testing me, because some of these people are fully astrally tapped in. Like, when I talk about these friends, I'm not saying they're like normal friends figuring it out too. Like, they were my master at a certain point, in a way, like my teacher, my guide, because, they were helping me get to where they are. But now I realize they were either knowingly or unknowingly making things worse for me, because the world is yours. Like, I am you, you are me, right? The Matrix is a hall of mirrors. Like, this video is gonna do as well as I assume that it can, and I assume of my own worth to allow it to, because it's always my mirror. And so what I'm learning is, like, you can share your truth, you can share sacred things. It's just, are you doing it from a place of anchoredness, and are you making sure that you're protected? And I realize now that they were saying that to either test me, like a spirit guide would in a tough love kind of way, or they're just genuinely parasitic beings, and I didn't notice it at the time. Like, because there are physical mother effers that are these parasitic astral beings, and they're fully aware, just so you guys know. Like, there are physical people walking around that are fully astrally tapped in, more than I am, and they can, like, feed on you. Like, they're not human, but they are at the same time. So the point is like, don't be scared to be crucified, don't be scared to be killed or silenced or canceled or whatever, scapegoated, made fun of, because, like, anyone that tells you that you will be for speaking your truth are either knowingly or unknowingly the bad guy, Like, they're either hijacked themselves, or they are one of those beings I mentioned that are fully aware and they weren't on your side to begin with. Or they're a gatekeeper, which is like a tester in the Matrix. So it gets pretty deep, but you choose ultimately, because all three exist. There's a timeline where the person you're thinking of is all three, and what you believe, you assume, or what you assume and believe, you manifest. Law of assumption. So just be careful there. And yeah, just like, I'm not scared to talk about my talpa that I made. I'm not scared to talk about sacred things that I've been learning about the lucid dream thing, like my last video, because now I have the talpa running. Now I know how to protect my energy. I'm not scared of energy bleeds and all of that at all. And I never was to begin with, but now I'm definitely not. And now I can actually talk about this. So don't let people tell you to do that. Because I had a friend, like an old guide of mine, that now I know was probably a parasitic being or a gatekeeper. And he used to tell me, like, bro, you can't be speaking your truth for free. And I'm like, why, dude? Literally everything you always tell me is that there's infinite possibilities. We can do anything. So I was like, you're the one being limited. Like, you're the one being false light. And he couldn't see that. And he was like trying to make paid for courses to where like he would make you pay for what I'm trying to tell you guys right now. Whereas I'm like, no, my brother, that's not the way, That is not the way. You can speak your truth for free. And especially, like, YouTube pays, like, if you do good on YouTube, YouTube pays. I was like, because he's a very knowledgeable person. I'm like, if you speak your truth, like, you're such a knowledgeable person, you could help so many people. You probably will end up getting more rewarded for that. Like, you're going to make more money from doing it for free through other doors that it opens, and from good karma. than, you know, saying that you can't. And it's crazy to me because he literally knows more than me. So I know for a fact that, yeah, he was just being parasitic and he was trying to make me doubt myself and he was feeding on me. So it's pretty crazy. But at the time, when I thought he was just a normal person, that's what I thought. So I think you guys get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, like, this is the age of Aquarius. Speak up, share your truth. Like, you know, I think people that do that will be more rewarded. Like, I could easily make a course. Like, everything I just said in this video, I could be like, oh, pay me this much. I'm not gonna do that because I know that at one point in my life, I was a depressed kid to where, like, if I seen someone telling me to pay for their course, I'd be like, F them, you know? Like, I'm not gonna, like, why are you doing that when you literally have YouTube to where you could just speak it for free, or TikTok, you know? So many options. And if you do a good enough job at your own accountability when it comes to protecting yourself with, like, talpas, energy fields, anchoring, then you don't gotta worry about energy bleeds. You don't gotta worry about being scapegoated. And money-wise, if you do a good enough job with the law of assumption, then you can just manifest that the videos do good and you can monetize it. You know, like, there's, like, accountability. There's infinite realities, infinite possibilities. So that's how I know that he was just bullshitting me to make me depressed, to make me confused, to make me doubt myself, because he was full, like, he already knows everything I'm saying in this video, because he is an actual higher being that I'm still trying to figure out if he was doing tough love, if he was, like, testing me as a gatekeeper, or if he was that parasitic being that was feeding on me. To be real, I don't care, and I'm gonna find out once I get in astral. But yeah, so I'll make this going longer than I meant it to. So just remember, the point of this video is, like, don't be scared to speak your truth, but at the same time, you know, you're gonna have to step into the responsibility that comes with that. With great power comes great responsibility. So it's just like, as long as you're willing to put in the work of protecting yourself and, like, taking accountability for your own reality with the law of assumption, then you're good. So